Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to start with a new chapter, Vector, IGCSE, grade 10. So as you all know that the definition of vector says that any physical quantity that has only the magnitude and they also have direction. Uh, Vector definition is very clear that it should have a magnitude as well as direction. Any physical quantity that have both of this can be called as vector. For example, force. A good example is force. I can give you an example of that. Let's say if I am pushing any box, this is a box, and if I'm pushing any box, so I'm applying force. So if I'm applying force to this box, I'm also giving direction to this box. So it is moving in eastward direction or west direction. So if I'm applying force, I'm also giving direction to the box. So that's why we can say that this box is having a magnitude, that is size, right? This box is already having a size and we are giving direction to it. So thus it has both of that. It has magnitude, that is size, as well as the direction. That's why we can say that force is an example of vector quantity. We also know that velocity is actually velocity. These are the physics term. I'll not go so deeply, but just give you the example. Velocity, you know that it is a kind of displacement divided by time. Speed is distance divided by time, but velocity is displacement divided by time. So you know that the displacement is a vector quantity. So these things are there. Weight is a vector quantity, but mass will be scalar quantity. Okay, see here, as I gave you an example of time also. You know that time is a scalar quantity. Time is a scalar quantity because we can say that time only has the magnitude, they don't have any direction. We can't say that time goes right or left, right? Time is having a magnitude only. Same way we can't say that temperature is also going left or right. So it is like the temperature, time, they both mass or speed, they don't have any direction. They only have the magnitude. They only have the amount or the size of itself. So that's why we can say that these are scalar. I hope these things are clear. But for mathematics part of definition, it is defined as any line segment that has a direction. So in mathematics, the vector is being defined as any line segment, any line segment that has direction. Can you see some of the lines over here? These are line and the line has direction. So I have given the line is going in this direction, or if I give the line is going in this direction, then they are called as vector quantity. This from this only mathematics definition starts. So to give the notation to the vector, we can write vector in this format. For example, if this is the line and we want to denote is this line as a vector, so either we can write bolded A, which is really bold, little bold one, and small a, or else bolded letter A, or else we can also write vector with a small a and a small cap on it. Okay, this is another way of notating or denoting the vector. Or else for example, this is the line. Can you see this line I have given already? This is line AB and this is going in this direction, so we can denote this vector as AB vector. Okay, can you see a small arrow mark on the top of this one. So this represent the line is going from A to B, AB vector. Okay, so if the line is going opposite, let's say this is AB line, and this line is going in the opposite direction, this direction is given opposite, so what we can write this as BA vector. Okay, because the direction is going from B and it is reaching to A. This is BA vector. So to be very simple, in mathematics the definition of vector is any line segment that has any direction. So to represent the vector, we have to represent the vector either by bolded A, or by any value of A, B, C over it, a cap on it, or else if the vector is having points like AB, so we can write this as AB vector. Or if it is going opposite, so if it is going opposite, we can also write negative of AB or BA vector. So I hope these things are clear, but I'll teach you the negative part later on. Now let's try to write the vector in the number pairs. For example, can you see this vector AB line? This is AB line. Okay, I'm just drawing over here. This is line AB and the vector is A. And how can we represent this vector in the column format or column vector? How can we represent AB in a column vector or the number system, number pairs? How can we represent? We have to first know that in a column vector, this is column, right? And this is row, or to be very simple, this is rows and these are column. This is row and these are column. So we have to write the vector in column, right? So that's why we have written column vector. Anything that is written like this one, so we'll be terming it as column vector. So we have to represent this line AB in column vector. How can we do that? First of all, you should know that in column vector the first term that comes is X and the other term next is Y. Over the top it should be X and below should be Y. So you have to just check that how many unit it is drifting or shifting towards Y axis. So because the direction is from A to B, you have to check how many unit it is going in X axis. This is X axis, this is X axis and this is Y axis. So you have to know that how many unit it is going X axis. Same way, for example, they have given this is going 3 unit, right? So right side, if it goes right side, should be positive. So 3 unit towards the right. So that's why I have to write the column vector as +3 because that's going in X direction, right? So okay, and this, that this is a Y direction, right? To reach B, I'm starting from A, and to reaching to B, from here I'm going +3 and here I'm going +2. Why +2? Because I'm going top side. Anything that is gone top side, that is termed as positive, and that opposite to that is downside, will be negative. And in x-axis, if it is going right side is positive, if it is going left side is negative. Keep it in mind. If anything goes right side, it is positive, left side it is negative, top it is positive, and bottom it is negative. So here, from here, if I start the direction, I'm going right side, right? I'm going right side. If I'm going right side, it should be how many units I'm going right side? 3 units. So it will be +3. And from here I'm going top, above, right? So it should be how many units I'm going? 2. So as I'm going above, it should be +2. So we don't have to write 2 and 3 as plus and plus sign. No need of writing plus sign. We should write the negative sign instead. Okay, I hope this is clear how to write the things in column vector. So let us do some more example question. So draw arrows to represent the following vector. We have to draw the arrows on the line to represent the following column vector. This is called as a column vector. Okay, so let us draw some vector. Okay, so as I told you, this represent as I told you that this represent x and this represent y, right? uh, okay okay so as I told you that this represent x and this represent y. So x means how many unit it is going right side or left side towards the x-axis, right? And y means how many unit it is going up or down side. So it has positive of 1 plus 1, right? So it means that towards the x-axis it is going right side. So let us pick any point. Okay, let's say I'm picking this point. Okay, and from this point I have to go where? Right side, right? This is plus 1, so I have to go right side. So this is one box represent 1 unit, so I just reached here, right? As I started from here, I just reached here 1. So from that 1 I have to go upside 4 unit, because this is y-axis. Y-axis is it goes either upside or downside, right? So I have to go upside because it is plus 4. So I will go plus 4. 1 2 3 4. So finally I reached here. So I started my journey from here and I reached here. So what is my answer? My answer is, my line have to be drawn like this one, from here to here, and the arrow mark should go upside. I hope you understand this. So one more time I'll explain you. Let's say this is the point I'm taking. Let's say this is the point I'm taking. 1 unit towards the right I'm going, because 1 over the top, and from here I have to go 4 unit to above. So 1 2 3 4. So I reached here. So our vector is ready. So we have to draw the line. Also remember that you should draw the okay, the line should also have the direction. As I told you, if you are drawing the line should also have direction, then only we are representing it in column vector. Okay, this line is having now direction. So this is the A part, we represent this line. Okay, now for representing this line, uh, let's take any point. Let's say I'm taking a point over here. Okay, I'm taking point over here. Let's say I'm taking point over here, and I know that from this point I have to go 3 unit towards the right side, because it is plus 3. So if I go 3 unit towards the right side, I should have gone here 1 2 3. So my 3 unit towards the right is this position, right? And from here I have to go 5 unit towards the positive direction, that is upward. So 1 2 3 4 5. So finally where I reached? Here. So where is my vector now? Where I have to draw the line, I have to join this two to join the line. So this is my vector 3 5, and it has direction like this. Because I started from here, I am going towards the top, so this is 3 5 vector. Okay, so let us do the C part. So you know that this question is having a negative. So let's say I have a point over here. Let's say I have taken, you have to pick one point, and from there, you know that this represent x-axis. So here from this point we have to go left hand side, right? Because it is -2. So I am reaching from here. This is first position, second, 2 units towards the left side, and from there I have to go where? Because it is +4, I have to go upside. So 1 2 3 4. So now my final position is this one. So the line that I will draw will show the vector as -2 and 4. I started my journey from here and I reached like this. So I will take this direction upward. Hope this is clear. Let me give you more example. Let's say this is 0 and 5. So this is x and this is y. So you know that x unit is not going anywhere. So this is D. So I am taking any point over here. X unit does not have right or left because it is constant. It is not moving anywhere. It is 0 itself. So from there we just have to go 5 unit above y axis. So we reached from here 1 2 3 4 5. Finally we reached here. So this 2 point we have to join, and this will be the line that shows the vector 0 and 5. So you have to draw upward direction. Why? Because the line starts from here and it reaches to the next point. So what about you can, I think you can do these questions. I'll just explain you F. So F, you know that this is x-axis and this is y-axis. So how many unit it is going right side? Take any point. How many unit it is going right side? 3 units. So 1 2 3. So we reached here, and from there we are we going upward or downward? No, because it is 0, right? So we just have to draw this as a final line. Okay, this as the final line. So we started from left hand side dot and we reached to the right hand side, and the dot from first dot to second dot we have 3 unit distance. So this is how we have to draw it, and this is part F. Finally I'll leave this for your homework. G, let's do H. H is 2.5 unit towards the right side. Let's pick one point. Okay, let's say this is the point I'm taking, and from there I'm going 2.5 unit towards the right side. 2.5 unit means 2 box and half of the next half box we have to take. So 1 box, 2 box, and here I have to take, right? This is the point, half box exactly we have to take, and from there I have to go 4 unit above. 1 2 3 4. So my direction is joining this 2 points. So I got, okay, so I got this 2 point where it shows 2.5 units towards right side and 4 unit towards the top. You can see this represent the vector H. I hope the questions are very clear to you. You can do this G and E part by yourself and take it as your homework. Okay. These are very basics of vector. You should know these things. Okay, before we have drawn the line using the column vector, now we will check for what will be the column vector for the line given. Okay, so you know that this line starts from here and it is going to towards right side, and how many unit it is going? So 1 2 3 4 unit going right side, right? So 1 2 3 and 4 unit it is going right side. The column vector that we have to represent is because it's going x-axis 4 unit, plus side means the right side, so plus 4. As it does, because also it does not goes towards the top or bottom, we will take this as 0. Okay, so your answer is 4 0. And for this line we have to start, you have to see the direction of the line, it goes downside, and we have to start first x-axis. So x-axis, it goes towards the left hand side, minus of one box towards left side, and from there one box downside. So your vector is, minus 1 and minus 1, minus 1 and minus 1, 1 unit towards the left and 1 unit towards the bottom. So C part, because it goes upside, so we have to start from here. 1 unit, 2 unit towards the right, because 2 box, and how many unit towards the top? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 2 unit towards the right and 6 unit towards the right, top side, so it will be 2 and 6. So, and let's do the D part. Because it's going left side, so we have to start from here and we have to go towards the left side. Okay, so this is only, we have x-axis, so only we can write x-axis, and y-axis will be 0. So how many unit it is going left side? 1 2 3 unit left side, so we will be taking it as negative of 3. I hope this is clear. Negative of 3, because it is going left hand direction, 3 unit. And for this, because the line goes in this direction, so we have to start from here and we have to go like this one. Okay, so how many unit it is going left side? So 1 2 3 4 unit towards the left side, minus of 4. How many unit it is coming down? 1 unit it is coming down, so minus of 1. It's okay. 4 unit towards the left side and 1 unit towards the downside. So if we have, so because it's going in this direction, so I have to start from here and I have to reach here. So how many unit it is going right side? Check, 2 unit it is going right side, because it is right side, so I took plus 2. And how many unit it is going upside, because it just shows half, so this shows 1 2 3 and 3.5, right? Upside it is going, so plus 3.5. You can take it as 3.5. Take this as 3.5. Okay, let's do the G part. So in this we have to start from, I'm rubbing this, and note down the answer. So in this, because the direction is this, so I have to start from here and I have to reach here. So how many unit it is going left side? 1 2 3 4, right? 4 unit it is going left side, so negative 4. How many unit it is coming down? 1 2 3. So 3 unit it is coming downside, so I took it as negative. Got it? And S, so from here I have to start, the direction is down, so how many unit it is going left side? 1 2. So 2 unit negative and 1 2 3, so 3 unit negative again, minus 2 and minus 3. Is that clear? And for H, because it is going like this, so I have to start from here and I have to land here. How many unit it is going up? 1 2 unit up and 2 unit towards the left. So what will be our answer? See, you just pause the video and try to solve by yourself. I'm just giving you the answer just for your verification. You can just pause the video and try to solve it by yourself before I solve. So how many unit it is going upside? 2 unit upside. And how many unit towards the left? 2 unit. Oh, sorry. You have to write first the x-axis. Okay, so how many unit it is going? From here we have to take 2 unit towards the left side. Okay, because I have to reach like this upward, 2 unit towards the left side. And how many unit it is going up? 2 unit to upside, so minus 2 and plus 2. I hope this is clear to you. As I told you, you can pause the video and solve it by yourself first and try to Understand it later once I have given you the answer. So because the direction is going down, we have to start from here and we have to reach here later on. So we have to start finding out the x-axis. So how many unit it is going right? So 2 unit towards the right. And how many unit it coming down? 1 2 3 4 5 6 unit it comes down. So 2 and 6, and the 6 should be negative because we are coming downside. Okay, and for this it's coming down, so start from here and reaches here. You have to be careful with half box. Okay, so how many units it's going right? 1 2 3 4 5 unit going right side. And how many unit is coming down? 1 2 3 3.5, right? So 5 unit towards the right and minus of 3.5 because it's coming downside. Finally p part. So how many unit it is going right side we have to take? That is plus of 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 plus 9. And how many unit going up? 1 unit going up. So answer is 9 and 1. I hope this part is clear to you. As I told you, just for verifying your answer, see my method. Okay, uh, otherwise you can do by yourself. So addition, and these are very basics of vector. Okay, how to add and subtract the vector. Also, I would like to remind you, these topics are for core students also. It is very important for core. Addition and subtraction of vector, it's very important for core students. It will definitely come for core students. Okay, how to add two vectors. You know that this is one of the vector, and we know that this is another vector. We have to add this two vector. It is very simple to add two vectors. Let's see how to add two vectors. Okay, so this is 5 and this is 3, right? So uh, we have to just add 5 plus 3. There will be another vector we can generate, that is 5 plus 3 is 8 and 2 plus 4 is 6. Okay, so that's all. 2 plus 4 is 6, 5 plus 3 is 8. So this is how we have to add it, and you can use a calculator also if you want. So 4 plus 1 is 5, and minus 1 plus 6 is minus 1 plus 6 is 5 again. Okay, you can use a calculator if you want. Otherwise, these are very simple calculation. Okay, so this is addition of vector, and 0 plus minus 3 will be 0 minus 3 itself, and 5 plus 4 is 9. Okay, so for this one, minus 2 minus 3 will be minus 4, minus 5, 6 plus 1 is 7. So this is how we have to add the vector, same as addition what we do. So coming to question number 4. So if A is this one 2 by 3, and B is 0 minus 2, and C is minus 1 and 4, what will be B plus C? You have to write B first. B is what? 0 and minus 2, plus C is what? Minus 1 and 4. So what will be the final vector? 0 and minus 0 plus minus 1 is minus 1, and minus 2 plus 4 is plus 2, or you can just write 2. Okay, you can just type minus 2 plus 4 in your calculator, you will get the answer. So what is C? C minus of A, we are doing B part. So C is what? Minus 1 and 4. Minus of A is what? 2 and 3. So if we subtract this, minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. And 4 minus of 1 is, 4 minus of 3 is 1. Okay. Pause the video. Do it by yourself. And check the answer. What I have done. So this is a little different. 2C So we'll be first writing the vector. 2 into c vector is what? Minus 1, and I'm just picking it from here. Minus 1 and 4 plus a. Pause the video as I told you how to do, and do it by yourself. So in multiplication, you have to multiply this with this and this with this. 2 times minus 1 is what? Minus 2, and 2 times 4 is what? 8. Plus of, I did not write the a vector. So this is a vector. I should have written a vector. What is a vector? A vector is 2 and 3. So 2 and 3. So I have to add 2 and 3 with this one. So final vector is just an addition. Minus 2 and plus 2 gives you 0. And 8 plus 3 is what? 11. It is done. So this is how we can do these questions. Also, same type, p plus r. P is what? Yeah, what is p? P is 5 and 0, and r is what? 2 and 7. So if I add this to 5 plus 2 is what? 7, and 0 plus 7 is 7. Okay, this will be your answer. So pause this video and do it by yourself. P is what? Sorry, what is p? P is 5 and 0, right? So 5 and 0, minus of q is what? Minus 3 minus 1. Pause the video and do it using a calculator. I might be little fast to you. So in this, 5 minus of minus 3 is 8. Okay, and 0 minus of minus 1 is 1. It can be done without the calculator also, but you should know 5 minus 1 minus becomes plus, so 5 plus 3 is 8, and this also 0 minus of minus 1 gives you plus of 1. This 3, q value is minus 3 and 1 minus 1, r value is 2 and 7. So I told you multiplication can be done like this. So 3 times minus 3 is minus 9, 3 times minus 1 is minus 3, plus 2 and 7. If you add this vector, it should be giving you minus 9 plus 2 is minus of 7, because the greater sign has negative. So 9 minus of 2 will be minus 7. Minus 3 plus of 7 will be 4. Okay, you can use calculator typing just minus 3 plus 7. Minus 3 plus 7, it will give you 4 as the answer. I hope these questions are clear to you. Let's discuss the magnitude of vector now. So if you will do all the part of all the questions that I am making you do, it is enough to do the IGCSE questions. So magnitude of vector, you know what is magnitude? As I told you, the size, right? Size of vector. If I draw any line, let's say this is a vector. So what will be the magnitude? As we know that this already has its direction. What will be the magnitude of vector? Magnitude is size. So we have to find out the length of the vector. How can we find the length? We can just make it as a triangle and think about the Pythagoras theorem to find out the length. You know that Pythagoras theorem says that if we square this and square this and square this one, we will get the length of any three of the value. For example, this is if I want to find the a value using the Pythagoras, so it should be a square equals to a square should be equals to x square plus y square, right? So a value will be under root of a square plus y square. From this we can find out the value of a. Value of a means the length of a. Got it? Same way we know that this is x-axis and this is y-axis. So definitely to find out the value of x, this is 6 and this is 8, right? To find out the value of the magnitude of this line, we need to solve this as a Pythagoras theorem. So we need to make it as 6 square plus 8 square root. So 6 square, you can use a calculator. Okay, 6 square is 36 and 8 square is 64. So 36 plus 64 is 100. So root of 100 is 10. Got it? Like this we can solve it. Root of 100 is 10. So 10 is the magnitude of this vector. So you can do this one. And you know that by Pythagoras theorem we can solve the magnitude. Pause the video, try it. So so this is like again like this one, right? This is 3, it's x-axis, right? And this is y-axis. So 3 unit towards x and 2 unit towards the y. So we have to find out the magnitude, means this line we have to find out. So we have to make Pythagoras. So Pythagoras says this square plus this square gives you the with under root gives you the answer. So 3 square is what? 9, and 9 plus 2 square is 4. 9 plus 4 is 13, and under root of 13 gives you some answer like 3 point something. Let me check the answer. It should be 3 point. Root of 13, you can use a calculator. It's 3.60. Okay. So I hope this is clear to you. For this answer, again root of 5 square plus 12 square. So what will be the answer? 5 square is 25 plus 12 square is 144. 144 plus 25 gives you 169, and 169 is the root of 13. Very good. And we got the magnitude as 13. For the final value, final answer, you can do it as minus 4 square plus 3 square. 4 square is 16, 3 square is 9, 16 plus 9 is 25, and 25 is the root of 5. So 5 will be the magnitude of this. So I hope these questions are clear to you. These are till now we have done those questions which are really important for core, and from now we will do some questions which are also important for the extended students. Okay, so let's start. So this is really important for extended part, and definitely you can expect these type of question in paper 22 or 42. So you know that as we have just now discussed about the vector has direction, now these are some 2D shapes, so we have to find out the vector for some particular lines. So let's talk about this question. ABCD is a trapezium here, and AB is equals to 4p. AB is given as 4p. This is the size of the vector, that, or we can say that the length of the vector, and AD is q. Okay, and DC equals to p. So we have to find out CA. So CA, it means that starting from C and we have to reach to A. Starting from C and we have to reach to A. So this is C and A is over here, right? If I start from C and I have to reach to A, so which direction I have to take? This direction I have to take, right? Am I right? If I start from C and I have to go to A, I have to take this direction. But the given direction is opposite to the direction that I have to take. Keep it in mind. See, one more time explain you. I have to find out CA, right? I have to find out CA. I have to start from C and I have to go to A. I have to take this direction because in this direction only both side P and Q are available, right? We have to represent the term in PQ. So if I go in this direction like this one, arrow mark should be like this direction, right? Correct. So that is exactly opposite to the arrow mark that is given. Am I right? Okay, I'm going from uh, this is the direction that is given one, and have to go in this direction. Got it? So what will be the value of CA? So the CA will be equals to, because CA will be CA will be C to D plus D to A, right? We have to go from C to D and after that D to A. So what is CD? What is CD? CD is, DC is P, so CD will be minus of P, and dA will be equals to what? Minus of Q. As I told you, why I am taking negative of Q, because I am going opposite direction of the given direction, right? If I am going from A to D, I should have taken Q, but I am going from D to A. That's why I am taking negative of Q. I hope this is clear to you. So this is A part. CB. So for this one, I have to go from C. I have to start my journey from here and I have to go to B, right? So I can't take directly from here to here because I don't have any values over here as P and Q. So what I'll do, I'll start taking my journey from here. I'll take my journey from here. I'll cover this, and I'll take and I'll reach here. Like that I'll do. You can understand which direction we have to take. So what is CB? CB will be equals to CD plus DA plus AB. Okay. So CB will be equals to, what is CD? CD is minus of P, right? Because opposite of P. What is DA? Minus of Q. What is AB? AB is going same direction towards what is given in the diagram. So it should be plus of 4P. I hope this is clear to you. Okay. So pause the video and do this BD. So if you have unpaused, just check the answer. So BD will be C. We have to start our journey from B and we have to reach to D, correct? So this direction I have to go, right? This direction I have to take BD, right? So what will be BD? I have to reach from B to A, then A to D, correct? So what is BA? BA will be opposite of AB, that is minus of 4P. And what will be AD? AD is plus of Q. And this one, actually we have for the B part, actually we have this as P and this also has P. So minus of P plus of 4P gives you plus of 3P, right? So your answer will be 3P minus of Q, because minus plus 4 minus of 1, it means it has minus of 1, right? So plus 4 minus 1 is 3P minus of Q. So it will be the final answer, 3P minus of Q. I hope this is clear to you. So let us do question number 7, as I did not give you the space over here. I want to take this question somewhere else. Okay, let us try to solve this in one more page. Okay. So this is the parallelogram. In this parallelogram, it is given that Wx is u and Wz is v and m is the midpoint of Wy. We have to find out what is Wy. W to y we are reaching. What is Wy? So Wy should be equals to You should know that in a parallelogram opposite sides are parallel as well as equals, right? So if this is u, then this should also be u. If this is v, and this should also be v with the same direction that is given here, right? Don't write the opposite direction to that. It should be of the same direction like this. Don't write this one. So now you can find out what is wy. Wy will be plus of v, going like this, plus of v and plus of u, correct? So this is done. And what is wm? W to m is here. Okay, you know that m is the midpoint, right? If m is the midpoint, it will be half of wy, right? If this is the midpoint, so this should be just half of the wy. So wm will be equals to half of wy. What is wy? wy is u plus or v plus u, right? V plus u. U plus v or v plus u, both are same. You can write anything. Okay. So then what is xw? Let me do it here. Xw. What is xw? Erase this one. So what is xw? We have to start our journey from x. Where is x? X is over here, and we have to reach to w. W is over here. So it is just an opposite direction of u. Wx is u and xw will be minus of u. Okay. Simple question. So what is xz? We have to start from x and we have to reach to z. So what is xz? I can go in this direction, right? I have xz as minus of u plus of v. Got it? Plus of v because in the same direction we are going. I think this all questions are clear to you. Let us to question number 8. As I told you, you can pause the video and try to solve by yourself. This question is really interesting. You can do it nicely. It's given in a triangle OBD. OA is a vector. This is OA vector. Okay, and that is 1/4 of OB. 1/4 of OB. What is OB? OB is this whole length from here to here, right? 1/4 of OB. And then they have given OC is C. Yes, OC is C here. And this length is 1/3 of OD. OD is this whole length, right? OD is this whole length. So, okay, just if I give you a line like this, and if I say that this part from here to here is 1 by 3, what is the remaining part? If this is 1/3, then it means that out of the 3 part, right? Out of the 3 part, 3 equal part, should be equal part. Out of the 3 equal part, let's say this is 1/3. So it means that out of the 3 parts, 1 part is here, right? Out of the 3 part, 1 part is here. So rest 2 part will be 2/3. Correct? This will be 2/3. Correct? So same way, and the whole part will be 3, right? The whole part will be 3. Out of that, 1 part is here and 2 part is here, right? Let's say one more example. Let's say we have here 1/4. Okay, so whatever, I'm just giving the same example as in question. But if it is 1/4, it means that 1 out of 4 part is here, but rest of the Rest of the 3 part is this side, right? 3 by 4 is here, and the total part is 4. Out of the total part 4, 1 part is here and 3 part is here, right? That is what it meant, right? So same way the question says 1 out of 4 part is 1 out of 4 part is this one, and this is 3 out of 4, and the total length is what? It should be 4. Same way, the 1 out of 3 part is here, 1 by 3, and this will be 2 by 3, and the total length will be 3. Correct? So let us come back to the question. Okay, so OA is 1 by 4 of OB. So what is OB? They are asking you what is OB. The first part is OB. What is OB? So OB, see, OA is equals to A, and that is 1 by 4th of OB. So OB will be 4A because this is one part of the 4, that is A. So the total part is 4. So 4 is right. So this is A, 1A. This is another part. This is another part. This is another part. So if this is A, this should be A. This should be A. This should be A. So there is 4A. Correct. So OB will be equals to 4A. Same way, what is OD? Pause your video. Check for your answer. Okay. What is OD? So OD will be equals to, as I told you, OC is, what is OC? OC is 1 out of 3 part, that is C. So other part will be C and the other part will also be C, right? This is just one part of that. So 2 more part is left. So C plus C plus C is 3C. So we got OD as 3C. Got it? One part is having the value C. So other 2 part will be having 2C. So together OD, all part will be having 3 C's, right? Okay, then let's do, I'll erase all the part. Okay, so what is AB? So what is AB here? A to B. As I told you, this is A. So what is this? A 2A, right? Because, sorry, it should be 3A. I'm sorry. Why it is 3A? Because it is 1 by 4th. This part is 1 by 4th. So this should be 3 by 4. Correct? 3 parts should be there. So if this is A, then this should be 3A. So AB will be equals to 3A. Okay. AB is 3A. And what is CD? CD, okay. So if this is C, then this should be 2C, right? The total is 3C, right? So this should be 3C. So CD will be 3C. What is BA? If AB is equals to 3A, so BA will be equals to what? Opposite of that, minus of 3A. It's just an opposite of that, right? If AB is 3A, this is 3A, so BA will be just opposite of that. It should be minus of 3A. Okay. Then F is AC. AC vector from here to here. So we have to go like this, A to O plus O to C, O to C. So AO is what? Minus of A, opposite of A direction, and OC is what? Plus of C. Why plus of C? Because it is going on the same direction. I hope this is clear to you. F part is clear. G part. G is, we have to find AD. So A to D we have to go. From A we have to go and we have to reach to D. So AD is, we can travel this direction, right? A to O plus O to D. So AO is what? Minus of A, plus OD is what? This whole length we have taken it as OD is 3C, right? So plus of 3C. Okay, GH BD. So what is BD? So we have to take B to D. We have to start from B and we have to land to this. What is BD? So BD is like we have to go in this direction and we have to go like this, right? So this was 4A. This whole length was 4A. So we are going opposite to that because this direction is 4A. So it should be minus of 4A. BD should be equals to minus of 4A plus of 3C because we are going in the same direction towards this one. So BD is minus of 4A plus of 3C, which is done. Which you can just pause for once and can do your work. And just for your verification, you can just come back and see the video. OE. What is OE? It is given that E is a midpoint of BD, right? If E is a midpoint of BD, if I am going in this direction, O to E, if I am going in this direction, OB plus BE, right? If I am going in this direction, this is 4A and it is also positive, and BE is just half of BD, right? BE is just half of BD, and what is the value of BD? BD is this one, correct? So OE is equals to OB plus BE. OE, OB plus BE. So what is OB? OB, we know that OB is plus of 4A, right? Because it's going on the same direction. OB is plus of 4A plus BE is what? B is half of BD. BD is what? This minus 4A plus 3C, correct? Minus 4A plus 3C. So your answer will be 4A plus, if I multiply this inside, what will be our answer? So minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2 into minus 4 gives you, it should be negative, right? So negative of 2A plus 3 by 2C, and 4A minus 2A is 2A plus 3 by 2C will be your final answer. You have to multiply this. If you don't understand this, just look at here. You have to multiply this 1 by 2 with minus 4A plus 3C. So when you multiply this with this one, it should be like 1 by 2 into minus of 4A, right? Plus 1 by 2 into 3C. Like this we multiply, open the bracket, right? So 2 times 2 is 4. So minus 2A plus this is 3 by 2C. So this is what I have written. So minus 2A is here and 3 by 2C is, that's it. So this is how it works. And so we got OE and the last one is CE. So what is C to E? Do it by yourself. What will be CE? J part. CE will be equals to what? If I am going from C to E in this direction, I have to take I know BE right now. I know BE. So no, I don't know BE. I know OE. I know BE also. Yeah, BE is just half of that one. Yeah, that is okay. You can just take this direction. This direction. Okay. So this is minus of C. This is plus of 4A, and this direction is that is BE. BE is half of half of BD minus of 4A plus of 3C. Got it? So we have to take this direction. I believe you understand. I'm taking this direction to go CO OB BE. So CE is equals to CO plus OB plus BE. So CO is plus minus of C. Why it is minus? Because we are going opposite direction to that. Minus of C plus OB is plus 4A because same direction, and BE is BE, just now we calculate BE is half of, or we can just directly take it from this one, this value we can take it, but let us write like that, half of minus of 4A plus 3C. Again the same value will come here, so you can write minus of C plus of 4A plus this will be minus, yeah, minus of uh, 2A plus 3 by 2 C. For solving it more, because we have two C's, right, minus of C plus of 3 by 2 C, and minus of C plus of 3 by 2 C, and then plus of 4A, just pairing the like term, 2A, 4A and 2A is there, yeah. So we got this as LCM. You know that how to calculate minus, we can cross multiply and find out the LCM, or LCM method we can do to solve the fractions. So 2C minus 2C plus of 3C gives you C. So this is C by 2. This is minus of 2C. If I cross multiply, it should be minus of 2C, and this is 3C. So minus 2C plus of 3C gives you C. C by 2 plus 4A minus 2A is 2A. So this is your final answer. So this question is done. So you can just copy it down. So it was really a big question and good question also. So let us do question number 9. So you know that point C is added such that OC is A plus B. O2C, there is one point added they are giving. This is the given diagram. You can read the question by pausing the video once. OB is given as B and OA is given as A, and they are giving that point C is added such that OC is equals to A plus B. So this is A and OC is such that this is A plus B. So I will be taking C somewhere here, because if I draw a line that should be equal to B, right? This is B, and I know that in parallelogram I can take opposite sides are parallel and equal also. So I'll take this as a parallelogram, and I will make this length equal to this length, and I'll place C over here. So this AC becomes B. Now opposite vectors will be equal. Now you can see that A plus B, right, same direction, A plus B, and this becomes OC. So it's a condition of the question that OC should be equals to A plus B. Now OC is equals to A plus B, right? So finally what we did, we just made one point, we just made one point, this is the diagram that is given in your question. We just made one point over here such that this point such that this line and this line is actually parallel. and I'm drawing it opposite to that because I need a plus b. OC should be a plus b, and I'm labeling this as C. Now you can see that this is A and this is B. So A same direction, B also same direction. So A plus B. So this is OC. Okay. So what type of diagram we are drawing actually here? They are giving you what is the shape OACB. OACB. What is the diagram OACB? Actually it's a parallelogram, right? We are drawing because we are trying to make all the sides parallel. Then only we are getting A plus B. It's a parallelogram. So what is CO? CO vector. This question. What is CO? We have to go from C and we have to go to O. What is CO vector? We know that OC is equals to A plus B. What will be equals to CO? Opposite of that, right? So CO will be equals to minus of B minus of A. We are going in this direction. Minus of B minus of A. You can see opposite to this, minus of B and minus of A. We reached O. Got it? And what will be AB vector? AB vector will be equals to minus of A plus of B. Minus of A plus of B. I hope these questions are really clear to you, and just watch on the questions once again, the video once again, to make the topic much more clear to you. And I will come up with one more worksheet of the same vector. These are some basics questions, so I'll be coming up with some paper, some IGCSE 0580 code paper, and I'll be taking some questions from that. So these are the questions that are very basics, and we'll take also the question paper questions. So watch on my videos and stay with me. Thank you so much.